I totally agree that experience is the best teacher and the loudest voice. So unless you experience the benefits, you won't appreciate it. Hello, welcome to my channel and thank you for tuning in here. It's a pleasure to serve you. Our topic today is how is it possible to blow pains and diseases away using IteraCare gadgets. To some of you, this may be an introduction to what they call energy medicine. To others, it might just be an enhancement of what you already know about energy medicine. I was introduced to energy medicine July 2011. We were on tour at Boracay when one of my friends received an emergency call from her family that her husband is going to be operated that night because of colon cancer. The family was in shock because he was never hospitalized in 23 years of employment. So after the operation, the family opted to go for 21 days energy healing session instead of the usual chemotherapy or radiation therapy, which has actually the same cost as that of the chemotherapy. Out of sheer curiosity, I went with the family in one session just to observe because it was the first time in my life to hear about energy medicine. Dr. Andrews graduated and trained in the United States and had his practice here in the Philippines. It was definitely mind-blowing for me. I was looking at them. The wife was opposite the bed. The patient was lying there, and they were both holding the tummy of the patient, that's colon cancer. And each of their hands were laid just like that. And they meditated for 1 hour. That's it. I was so grateful for Dr. Andrews' kindness and generosity as he answered all my endless queries and also doing a short healing session for my migraine. That was one of my problem that time. He recommended me to read books which I never knew existed on energy medicine. So when I went home, I passed by the National Bookstore and lo and behold, hundreds of energy medicine books. I was able to buy one. And until now, I am practicing some of the very important ones for my personal healing. I praise God for reaching this age of technology when you can just Google and knowledge is there already. The top people I encountered in my life is Dr. Joe Dispenza. 7 of his vertebrae were crushed like an accordion. He had an accident. He healed himself through meditation. 1 year, 4 months, he's back to normal. How cool is that? Lee Holden, his hip bone was cracked and he healed himself using Qigong, an energy healing practice. R.J. Espina healed himself of permanent paralysis, chest down, by using imagination and willpower. My interest in energy medicine was heightened when I was diagnosed with diplopia or double vision. And this is a rare case where I'm seeing you right now, I'm seeing two. Two doctors recommended an operation, but I did not agree because we now have so many healing modalities using energy. In February 2021, I enrolled an online course on yoga for manifesting miracles. Of course, I want that miracle. That was my baptism into the world of yoga, which simply means an alignment of the mind, the body, and spirit for strength, flexibility, and balance. There I learned the essence of meditation. It's talking to God, talking to the inner self, to the universe, to the creator, or however you call the divine. I learned that we have 7 major energy centers. They call it chakra. These are vortex of energy in the body. That these chakras, if they are blocked, it means diseases, illnesses. So I made the yoga practices a part of my daily routine also. I also enrolled a course online on how to activate the body's natural healing blueprint in April 2021. One of my biggest takeaway there is that all illnesses can be healed as long as that person believes is going to be healed, because it's the body's strongest medicine, placebo or belief. Even scriptures validate that. According to your faith, be it done unto you. And that if the energy in the entire body is perfectly aligned, no ailment can exist. I also attended the 8 days energy healing summit by 165 renowned energy healers in the world, which actually opened to me a floodgate to so many healing modalities which I never knew existed. Like sound healing is real. I am just aware of reflexology, acupuncture, Reiki, Qigong. Crystals can also heal. Oh my God. It's so amazing. We have so many modalities. I'm not discounting the medical doctors, but there are options we could use. My biggest takeaway in this summit, which 99% of the presenters are talking about, is healing through breath. That's why I made a video out of that. Breathe is life. Because it's the movement of energy that heals, called frequency and vibration, because we are all energy vibrating in different levels of frequency, meaning every thought, every emotion that we feel, including the food that we eat, has energy. And that the higher the frequency, the better our body is. The lower the frequency, the lowest of the frequency of emotion is shame, guilt, fear, doubt, anger, frustration, which when we feel that is stored in our body and it blocks the energy flow. We become sicker and sicker. And once we go to the higher level, love, gratitude, happiness, joy, peace is going to the higher level of frequency. And this is where Terahertz is going to. In 2022, my friend from the US called me personally and introduced me to this. But I did not see any use because I was not sick. And my only request for her is if you could show me a testimonial using this product that healed double vision, I'm willing to buy. There was no testimony, so I forgot all about it. Then 2 different friends, they applied it to me, but I didn't feel any difference. Like I said to the first friend, if you could show me a testimony of one who was healed of double vision, I'm willing to buy. None. 2 months ago, June 2023, my third friend tried this on me and she followed the protocol in detail. There was even a timer. Of course, she didn't promise anything, but I just submitted to the blessing that she gave me. Then, lo and behold, my hidden varicose veins started to pop out on my right leg, to my amazement. So I ordered. You see, a year back, I had a 20-minute Reiki healing session with my friend from UK, who is a Reiki healer by profession, who surprised me after our session when she said, I have to talk to you. So I was curious, what's wrong? And she said, is there anything wrong with your right leg? And I said, none. Why? And she said, do not be afraid. But I have to tell you this. I saw a snake coiled around your right leg. So I said, oh my God. And he said, no. Snake is a sign of healing. It's going to be healed. I don't know how. I don't know what that is. I told her, when I joined yoga, I found out that the right part of my body was kind of stiff. My right eye has 285 grade and my left eye is only 125. The right side of my body, especially my legs, is always cramming, especially in cold weather. It gets stiff. It's so painful. He said, you just continue what you are doing and it will come to pass. It will soon be revealed. So that's the main reason why I got my IteraCare unit. June 19, 2023. And I started using it daily because I thought to myself, well, who knows? Because of my belief that I will be healed and will be the first to give a testimony that my double vision is gone. Belief is so important. So I just have to persistently do it for at least 108 days. That's what I learned in yoga. The maximum to get the benefits that you want in any given skill. The other benefits, I have shoulder pains here, and which is the reason why I have twice a month massage. This time, this is my massage. And it's dissipating. And my varicose veins, I haven't experienced cramping since I started using it. July this year, I was hit by a car in the senior citizen lane. I did not know I was hit. I woke up to the sound of siren as they were transferring me from the ground to the ambulance to the hospital, where I had CT scan, x-rays, ultrasounds. And praise God, all is well, except for my big contusion here. It's still here. That's why I'm blowing this daily. I am one of the firm believer that nothing happens to us by accident. I could have died. It's not yet my time. Divine intervention at work. So I'm so grateful I can still fulfill my dream of becoming a blessing to people like you right now, sharing my knowledge, my experience in the hope of helping people. This unit helped me recover so fast from my bruises here in the neck, the shoulder. After the incident, I could hardly lift up objects. The stiffness in my tummy. I was hit in the leg. And if this is the leg, my tummy was stretched to the max. And then I went down and hit my head on the pavement. There is still contusion, but it's getting smaller and smaller. Praise God for IteraCare. It does blows inflammation and pains away. It's actually an investment on our health. Remember, a healthy person has so many dreams, but an unhealthy person has only one dream. My family is benefiting also. My daughter has liver issues. My son-in-law had arthritis. My grandson has scoliosis. And so they started blowing it. And who does not have any member of the family experiencing all this? Any pain, this, colds, fever. So they decided to get one like this also, so that they don't have to come and borrow mine. I also like to share you what I just watched a week ago. The blue lights have a healing effect, especially when it is moving. Here's the clip.
What are the parts of the spectrum that we can apply into our bodies that will actually promote the self-healing properties that we have?
Well, visible light can help, especially blue light.
Okay. Does it matter what kind of blue light it comes from? It could be from an LED bulb or any other kind of...
It can be, and it will also be determined by the frequency at which you might deliver it. We're talking about the frequency of the device that delivers it. In other words, are you actually delivering it in a flickering motion? Because certain frequencies of blue light delivered in certain frequencies of flickering motions can also enhance and amplify if the flickering is a counterpart of the vibration of the light. It can magnify the effect.
Okay.
It needs to be in a phi ratio relationship in order to be more effective, in order to resonate within itself and amplify itself up in a certain way. Resonance is always the key.
It's so effective. I believe that every family should have one like this. If you have better finances, go for the premium type, which is 3 times more effective. And if you want to learn more, all you have to do is private message me. I'm here to serve you. If you get from someone else, it's okay with me. No problem. I totally agree that experience is the best teacher and the loudest voice. So unless you experience the benefits, you won't appreciate it. That's why I'm willing to have demo. Try it on those who are interested. We are wired for generosity. We were programmed for greed. Thank you for watching today. If you have learned anything of value, please comment below and share this to those you think honestly needs to hear this also, and help spread awareness. It's not what we gather, it's what we scatter along our road in life, that we show care and love for our fellow humans. I also highly appreciate your generosity and kindness. If you would please click the like button below and subscribe to my channel for more videos that enhances your body, your mind, and spirit confidence. Thank you so much. See you next video. Bye.